Welcome to this deep healing and spiritual restoration guided meditation. Today, you're about to connect with the divine energy that lives inside you. Take a deep breath and get ready to feel a powerful shift. But before we dive in, drop a comment saying, "I am God's healing." Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs healing too. Let's take this journey together, one of light, freedom, and spiritual rebirth. I am God's healing, flowing through me. I know right now that all divine power lives within me. My soul reflects God's perfection, so no pain, no hurt, no wound can stand against the divine love moving through me in this very moment. I release every emotional burden, let go of every chain from my past, and allow the Creator's light to fill every part of my being. Right now, every cell in my body is being renewed. My mind is calm. My spirit is strong. I'm healing. I'm rebirth. I am the perfect work of divine presence in action. I am fully restored by the healing power of God living in me. Every thought running through my mind is now aligned with peace, health, abundance, and love. Emotional pain? It's got no space here anymore. I hand over all my wounds to the Creator. He wraps me in infinite love, healing my body, quieting my mind, and reviving my tired soul. I feel clean, refreshed, reborn. I am peace. I am light. I am the miracle happening inside me right now, in real time. I am a sacred temple where God's presence works miracles. My thoughts become light, my words become blessings, and my life becomes a reflection of divine healing. Nothing outside of me has power over me, because what lives within me is sacred, eternal, unshakable. Divine presence clears every trauma I've carried, melts away every pain that ever hurt me, and rebuilds everything that was broken. I am whole again. I am strong. I am guided by the hand of God. I am the living expression of divine grace in motion. All the feelings that once made me feel small, unworthy, or weak, they're gone now. I embrace who I am. I see my worth. I accept myself, forgive myself, set myself free. Every breath I take is a breath of healing. Every heartbeat is the universe reminding me, you're alive, you're loved, you are healing. And so I surrender to the flow of life. I am goodness, I am truth. I am the divine reflected in human form. I am free from all emotional, physical, and spiritual pain. Nothing that hurt me in the past has power over my present. I am bigger than any pain. I am stronger than any loss. I am greater than any guilt. God lifts me up, strengthens me, restores me. My path is lighting up. My body is getting energized, my mind is clearing up, my spirit is rising higher. I am constant renewal. I am expanding light. I am the healing that transforms everything around me. I am God's love healing every part of my life. Divine energy runs through me, breaking blockages, shattering chains, undoing traumas, erasing painful memories. My eyes now see clearly, my heart feels lighter, my soul shines brighter. Life loves me. The universe is working for my restoration. I welcome this healing. I receive this miracle. I deserve to live fully. I am the blessed new beginning my spirit has been waiting for. I am guided by the healing light of the Creator. Where there used to be doubt, now there's clarity. Where fear once lived, now there's courage. Where pain was, now there's freedom. Every part of me vibrates in harmony. I'm reconnecting with the source I came from. I am not my past. I am not my wounds. I am the complete being God created, full of love, wisdom, and purpose. I forgive myself. I forgive those who hurt me. I let go of everything that no longer serves me. And in doing so, I make room for what's new, what's light, what's divine. I am reprogrammed to live a life of fullness and divine health. Every thought I have is now a seed of healing. Every word I speak carries the power to transform. Every step I take is guided by something greater. I'm not alone. I never was. God walks with me. He carries me when I need it. He shows me the way when I feel lost. He heals me when I'm hurting. And I choose to trust. I choose to rest. I choose to let go. Because I know divine presence never fails. I am cared for. I am protected. I am healed. I am healing in motion, the faith that transforms and the hope that rises again. Even when things feel hard, even when pain shows up, I choose to remember who I am. I am an eternal soul. I am part of the sacred. I am the breath of life that keeps going. Nothing can stop me. God's strength lives in me. Nothing can destroy me. Divine love rebuilds me every single day. Nothing can take away my faith because I am faith, living and breathing in human form. I am the miracle that blooms even in the middle of the desert. I am the living proof that healing is possible. That forgiveness is real. That love conquers all things. It doesn't matter what I've been through, what I've suffered, or what I've lost. Now everything transforms. Now everything is renewed. Now everything is healed. I am this new beginning. I am this new cycle. I am this new vibration. And in this frequency of light, I attract all that is good, all that is pure, all that comes from God. I accept this new version of myself. I embrace this new being. I am rebirth. I am light. I am love. I am healing. And I declare, in this moment, I fully accept the restoration of my being. I don't need to understand everything. I just need to trust, and so I do, because I am guided, I am strengthened, I am uplifted, and the healing of God works in all areas of my life now. My body is sacred, my soul is pure, my spirit is eternal. I am the healing of God within me. And so it is. I am the living reflection of God's presence, manifesting in the form of healing, peace, and balance in every part of my being. The divine touch flows through my entire body like a river of light that removes all impurities, dissolves tensions, washes away fears, and heals even the oldest wounds of my soul. I allow myself to be healed. I allow myself to be transformed. I recognize that the power working in me is greater than any pain, any trauma, any limitation. Now I see with the eyes of faith. Now I feel with a pure heart. Now I live with the certainty that I was chosen to be a channel of blessings. God's healing surrounds me, nourishes me, sustains me, prepares me, and I accept with an open heart this divine restoration process. I am the transformation that begins from the inside out, a deep change that touches my essence, my spirit, my story. Every part of me that once felt broken is now coming together, like a new vessel molded by the Creator's hands. What was dust is now strength. What was pain is now wisdom. What was confusion is now clarity. The light that emanates from me comes directly from heaven, and its frequency is powerful enough to heal not only my body, but also my relationships, my paths, my thoughts. I free myself from the chains of the past, from others' expectations, from the lies I was told about who I am. My identity is sealed in the presence of God, and it is beautiful, strong, perfect, and full of healing. I am restored in every dimension: physical, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. What once seemed impossible is now my reality. What once caused me fear now becomes faith. With every breath, I feel lighter. With every thought, I choose positivity. With every beat of my heart, I receive the touch of divine healing. God is within me, and that is enough. Nothing external can dim this light. Nothing can block what is flowing directly from the source. I am grateful for this new chance. I am grateful for this complete healing. I am grateful to be a living witness of the miraculous power that dwells within me. Everything in me realigns with goodness. Everything in me vibrates at the frequency of complete health. I am the healing silence that dissolves chaos, the inner peace that neutralizes fear, the divine presence that transforms all things. It doesn't matter the storm that hit me. It doesn't matter how deep the hole I had to climb out of. I am here, standing, in peace, in healing, and that is already a miracle. I welcome my process with love. I honor my scars as symbols of overcoming. I understand that everything I lived through brought me to this moment of fullness. I am not a victim of life. I am a masterpiece in constant refinement. And this refinement comes from above, comes from the light, comes from the perfect energy of the Creator. I am molded by God, and everything He touches becomes healing. I am the healing of generations. From me, all the pain passed down by my ancestors is finally brought to an end. I am the restoration point of my lineage. I am the one who was called to heal not only myself, but also the wounds left by those who came before. I honor my ancestors, but I do not repeat their pain. I am light for those who will come after me. My children, my grandchildren, everyone born from my legacy will carry the strength of the healing that began with me. This is my gift. This is my calling. And I accept it with faith, with courage, with humility, and with total surrender. I am the healing presence that transforms any space I enter. When I arrive, peace settles in. When I speak, hope is ignited. When I breathe, the air changes. Because I carry within me the divine spark that renews, uplifts, and inspires. I am no longer moved by pain, resentment, or sorrow. I am moved by the love of God, and this love within me expresses itself as forgiveness, as welcoming, as understanding. I am a channel of healing for the world. My life has purpose. My existence has power, and that power comes directly from heaven. I am the conscious choice to remain aligned with all that promotes life, health, and balance. I choose to eat with more awareness. I choose to sleep with more serenity. I choose to surround myself with people who uplift me. I choose to listen to my intuition. I choose to respect my boundaries. I choose to live the truth of my spirit, because I have understood that healing is not just an event, but a lifestyle, a path, a daily practice. And on this path, God is my guide, my sustenance, my center. I walk in peace because I know I do not walk alone. Healing walks with me. Healing lives within me. Healing defines me. I am the liberation from all inner prisons. I now release all feelings of guilt I carried for years. I release shame. I release regret. I release the need to control everything. All of this is the past. All of this is illusion. I now embrace lightness. I now choose the simpler path. I now listen to the whisper of my soul reminding me, you are light, you are love, you are freedom. And in that freedom, I dance with life. I allow myself to be who I am. I allow myself to live in truth. I allow myself to be whole, authentic, deep, healed. I am the divine seed planted on earth to blossom into a miracle. I open myself to the beauty that surrounds me. I perceive the sacred in every detail, in the song of birds, in the touch of the wind, in the silent embrace of a prayer. Life is taking care of me. God is surrounding me with signs. And I finally see, I finally understand, I finally feel. It's not about having all the answers, but about trusting. It's not about running, but about flowing. It's not about doing, but about being. And in that being, I am healing, I am blessing, I am miracle. I am the manifestation of unconditional love that heals all, transforms all, and renews all. Every cell in my body responds to the vibration of this truth. Every organ, every tissue, every part of my being aligns with this perfect energy that flows directly from the heart of God. Healing is not something distant, it is now. It is in this very moment that I choose to trust, release, and surrender. Nothing external can take me away from the center where God dwells in me. I am protected, guided, strengthened, and completely enveloped by divine light. Everything that once was resistance now dissolves. Everything that once was doubt now transforms into faith. I accept this transformation with humility and gratitude. I am the miracle that God performs daily. In me, healing doesn't happen by force. It blossoms from within like a divine seed that found fertile soil. I care for that soil. I water my soul with words of love, with conscious actions, with silences that feed my spiritual connection. Each day I become more whole. With each breath, I allow grace to restore me. With each positive thought, I strengthen the bond between heaven and my heart. I am a healing presence. I am an inspiring force. I am the answer the universe sends when someone prays for healing. I am a living part of God's plan to transform the world. I am the release from every pattern that once held me back from being whole. I now release all thoughts of scarcity, all beliefs of suffering, all programming of pain. I am free to live a new story. I am free to write a new chapter full of healing, lightness, and truth. God did not create me to live chained to memories that hurt me. He created me to soar toward my essence, and my essence is peace. My essence is healing. My essence is love. I allow this essence to take over my mind, my body, and my spirit. I renounce pain as identity. I embrace healing as a mission. I am the healing of all that I once believed to be beyond repair. I look at my wounds and no longer see weakness. I see portals of transformation. Each pain taught me to be stronger. Each fall prepared me to fly higher. Each tear watered the soil where now blooms my wisdom. I honor my journey. I welcome every version of myself that I have been. And today, I choose to be the most healed version of me. The version that walks side by side with God. The version that listens to its soul before making decisions. The version that understands everything we need is within. Everything, including healing, including the miracle, including the liberation. I am the stillness that renews my energy and restores my body. In the sacred silence of my soul, I hear the voice of God whispering that everything is okay, that I can rest, that I can trust, that I no longer need to fight alone. I surrender to this peace. I yield to this light. I let the divine presence work in me while I simply breathe and allow myself to exist. Healing is happening now. It does not depend on effort, despair, or urgency. It comes in the right time, in the rhythm of love, in the tempo of the divine. I don't need to understand everything. I just need to feel. And what I feel is healing. I am the direct connection to the supreme source of light and healing. Nothing can separate me from God's love. No pain is too great. No trauma too deep. No story impossible to transform. Because where God touches, everything changes, and He is touching me now. I feel it. I receive it. I allow it. My thoughts are being reprogrammed. My heart is being cleansed. My body is being restored. And my soul is being lifted to a new state of consciousness, a state of fullness, of grace, of deep gratitude for being alive, for being in process, for being in healing. I am the light that dissolves any shadow within me. There is no longer space for darkness when the presence of God dwells in my being. I illuminate my pain with compassion. I illuminate my fears with faith. I illuminate my doubts with the certainty that I am being guided by the Creator Dot. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Today is a new day. And on this new day, I rise with the strength of someone who has chosen to win. I am a warrior of the light. I am a child of healing. I am the living manifestation of divine goodness. Everything within me is being realigned for the good. Everything within me is being brought into alignment with the heavens. I am the total acceptance of who I am, of what I've lived through, and of what I am becoming. I no longer reject any parts of myself. I embrace every scar. I welcome every mistake with compassion. I forgive myself. And this forgiveness sets me free. It makes me light. It makes me strong. I understand that there can only be true healing when there is acceptance. And today, I fully accept myself. With all of my light, with all of my shadows, with everything I've been, with everything I am, and with everything I will still become. God loves me this way, whole. And this love is the greatest remedy. This acceptance is the true miracle. This reconnection is the ultimate healing. I am the living temple of the Holy Spirit. My body is sacred. My mind is sacred. My heart is sacred. I care for what is sacred with reverence. I respect the rhythm of my soul. I listen to what my body wants to tell me. I honor my cycles. I cultivate silence as a space of reconnection. Everything in me is returning to its rightful place. Everything in me is being restored by the divine presence. God dwells within me, and where He dwells, there is fullness. There is love. There is healing. I am a house of light. I am a dwelling of the divine. I am a channel of presence. And because of that, I am healthy. I am strong. I am whole. I am the faith that moves inner mountains. With faith, I transform thoughts of lack into declarations of abundance. With faith, I heal old feelings of rejection and abandonment. With faith, I rebuild my identity. I am not what they made me believe I was. I am what God says I am, and He says, "You are mine. You are loved. You are healed. You are chosen." This truth strengthens me. This faith sustains me. This healing transforms me. I am the voice of gratitude that attracts even more healing into my life. I give thanks for every day I've lived, for every tear that's fallen, for every moment that brought me here. Gratitude opens the portals of healing because it recognizes that even in pain, there was learning. And with that recognition, I rise, I expand. I align myself with the purest and highest vibration of the universe. When I give thanks, I release resistance. When I give thanks, I accept the flow of life. And by accepting, I heal. My heart vibrates with gratitude for being here, for being conscious, for accessing this frequency of love. And the more I give thanks, the more healing becomes permanent. I am the harmony that restores the energetic fields of my being. My chakras are aligned with divine light. My aura is strengthened by the presence of the Holy Spirit. There are no more blockages. There are no more interruptions in the flow of vital energy. Everything in me is vibrating at the frequency of love, of health, of joy. I free myself from external interference, from negative energies, from inherited patterns that don't belong to me. I return to my pure essence. I come back home within myself. And in this sacred home, healing is constant. Healing is inevitable. Healing is natural. I am living harmony. I am healing in motion. I am the transmutation of all suffering into divine wisdom. Nothing I have lived through was in vain. Every challenge had a purpose, and that purpose has brought me to the point where healing becomes possible. I am no longer a victim. I am a co-creator. I take responsibility for my energy, for my mind, for my emotions, and in this place of personal power, I choose to heal with awareness. I allow the fire of the Spirit to consume everything that no longer serves me. I allow the light of love to transmute everything in me. What was once pain is now wisdom. What was once fear is now courage. What was once shadow is now light. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am not separated from God. I am an extension of His will. And God's will is that I be healed, restored, happy, and whole. I accept this truth as the only truth. I will not be deceived by the illusions of the world. I recognize that the true reality is spiritual. It is eternal. And it is in that reality that I choose to live. I walk with my feet on the earth, but with my heart in the heavens. I bring healing from above to my body. I bring divine peace to my mind. I bring the strength of the Spirit to my soul. I am the balance between matter and spirit. I am unification. I am totality. I am the living memory of original perfection. Before the pain, before the falls, before the traumas, I was pure light, and that light still exists within me. It was never extinguished. It was merely forgotten, but now I remember. I reconnect with my divine origin. I restore my sacred identity, and with it comes healing. With it comes truth. With it comes the purpose of being who I was created to be, a complete, healed, loving, and strong being. I honor this reunion. I celebrate this return, and I declare I always was, and I always will be God's living healing within me. I am the conscious presence that manifests through every cell of my body. Healing is not in the future. It is now. It is in every heartbeat, every deep breath. Every thought I choose with intention, I become present. I leave behind the past where pain lives. I step away from the future where anxiety lives. And I remain here in the now, where God dwells. In the now, my mind finds stillness. In that now, my body releases all tension. In the now, my soul heals. I am not in a hurry. I am not afraid. I simply trust. Because in the now, everything is exactly as it should be. And that is healing. I am the complete surrender to the divine plan. I let go of the need to control. I place my paths, my thoughts, and my feelings in God's hands. And in doing so, I don't lose power. I become even stronger. For it is not by my own strength that I am healed, but by the divine power that works miracles in me. I surrender in the arms of the Creator with faith, with trust, with certainty. He knows the way. He knows my essence. He has already healed me before I even asked. And now I simply accept. I allow. I breathe in healing. I live healing. I am healing. I am the reflection of divine light in this world. Wherever I go, I bring peace. Whenever I speak, I bring hope. Wherever I am, healing manifests because it lives within me. I am a channel. I am an instrument. And the more I heal myself, the more I help others to heal. My journey is sacred. My testimony is powerful. And my mission is clear. To heal, to love, to transform. I am at the service of light. I am committed to goodness. I am an example of resilience, of faith, and of renewal. And this example is lived with humility, with truth, and with love. I am the frequency of love that dissolves all sickness, all fear, and all lack. Love heals because it is the original energy, and I choose to live in this love every day. Love for myself, love for those who have hurt me, love for those who walk beside me, love for those I've never met, because the love I cultivate within me spreads like an invisible fragrance, and wherever it touches, healing happens. I wrap myself in this love. I surround myself with this love. I feed on this love, and it transforms me completely. It reminds me that in the end, all I need to be is love. I am the unwavering trust that everything is working together for my healing. Even what I don't understand now will make sense later. God is organizing the backstage of my existence. He is aligning the right people, the right places, the right moments, so that everything contributes to my awakening. I am not alone. I have never been. A greater force is guiding me, supporting me, healing me, and this certainty strengthens me. I rest in divine providence. I trust in perfect timing. I surrender to the process, because in the end, the healing is already mine. I just need to keep going. If you've made it this far, take a deep breath. Feel the energy flowing through your body in this very moment. This is proof that healing has already begun within you. Nothing that was said here was by chance. Every word was a seed planted in your soul, and now it's time to let it bloom. The journey of complete restoration of the self doesn't end when this video ends. It continues every day, and every choice, and every thought, and every silence. And if you felt this transformation vibrating in your heart, manifest this connection right now in the comments by writing, "I am the healing of God within me." So I know that we are in the same frequency and vibrating in the same light. If this video touched you, like it now so this energy can spread even further. Subscribe to the channel to receive more meditations like this, and activate the bell so you don't miss a single healing journey. And if you feel that someone needs to hear this message, share it. Your action could be the spark of light in someone's life. May divine healing continue to guide you today and always. Gratitude for being here. See you in the next meditation.